Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'll be flipping through two more of my early sketchbooks, number 4 and number 5. I like to decorate each sketchbook I own differently. A couple of times I have painted the cover, but I like to use stickers the most. Since both these sketchbooks didn't have a sticker yet, I went ahead and added them during this video. The stickers I chose to use are both by Apenas Illustrator, who is a Portuguese illustrator with a very cute and kawaii-like art style. Now that the sketchbooks have their own stickers, let's flip through them. This time around, I want to do things differently and I want to comment on my own sketchbooks. Sketchbook number 4 was my first ever real watercolor paper sketchbook. It is a Cadi paper sketchbook with rough texture and square cut. I started this sketchbook at the end of December 2019 and finished it in September 2020, so it took me about 9 months to finish. I was initially a bit unsure about the square format, but by the end of the sketchbook, I remember I was quite fond of it. I found this sketchbook very intimidating when I first started using it. Just imagine, after 3 years of painting, I finally had the courage to buy good watercolor paper. And since it was so intimidating, I started the sketchbook by painting a lot of abstract color swatches and circles, allowing the colors to bleed into each other and also exploring color combos. I remember being mesmerized by how my regular watercolors were behaving on such textured paper and by how vibrant they looked compared to the sketchbooks and watercolor papers I used previously. With this sketchbook, I felt like I was seeing watercolors with brand new eyes, and I focused a lot on color mixing and revisiting the basics of watercolor painting before I actually started painting things. If you've been watching my videos for long enough, you might recognize the constellation painting I used as my profile picture at the start of this channel as well. I experimented a lot with texturing techniques in this sketchbook as well. It was also here that I started planning my 2 color mixing cards that I've done for the Winsor & Newton Cotman watercolors that I use the most. I have to say, I'm not particularly fond of the black papers that come at the start and end of this sketchbook. They are more of a grey tone, and I'm not really sure what would be the best subject to use them for. Now, sketchbook number 5 is the sketchbook that took me the longest to finish so far. Just so you get a bit of perspective, I'm currently on my 18th sketchbook. Sketchbook number 5 was started in July 2019 and I only managed to finish it this year. Technically, this sketchbook was started before sketchbook number 4, but at the start of my art journey, I wasn't really numbering my sketchbooks. That is a practice that I only adopted, I believe, around sketchbook number 10, when I realized I wanted an easy way to organize them chronologically. This sketchbook is yet another one not exactly made for watercolors. This is actually a moleskin black photo album, but I do enjoy trying to learn how to use different types of papers and supplies, so here we are. The type of paper wasn't what made me take so long to finish this sketchbook. It was actually the color. I mean, it's a beautiful deep black, but when I first got this sketchbook, I remember thinking it would be so cool to paint on black paper, but I immediately found I didn't really know what and how to paint in it. White watercolors and shimmering watercolors were the most obvious options for me at the time, so that is what I tried using first. After a couple of years, I then experimented a bit with gouache, or better yet, watercolors mixed with white to mimic gouache. And then I left this sketchbook untouched for more than 4 years. When I started recording flip-throughs of my sketchbooks last year, I realized that it wasn't yet finished, and this year I finally committed myself to finishing it. I played a little bit with my spirograph, and then Sketchbook Revival 2026 happened, and I finally started flying through the pages. My favorite pages in this sketchbook are definitely the gouache fruit ones. The first gouache fruit spread was done following the Sketchbook Revival workshop by Stacy Martinez, but the following spreads were done without following a tutorial. I did lean a lot into the same techniques I learned from her tutorial. By the end of this sketchbook, I can honestly say that black paper is probably the best companion for gouache. The paper in this sketchbook was also super smooth, which allowed me to paint and draw very nice crisp lines. And that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at these two sketchbooks. As I mentioned in the first sketchbook flip-through video I shared, I want to keep a visual record of my sketchbooks here on this channel, so I'll be sharing more videos like this one in the future. You can expect at least one more sketchbook video like this one before the end of this year. Now, you let me know, did you enjoy having me talk a bit more about the sketchbooks, or do you prefer these videos to be more of an ASMR style flipping through pages kind of a video? Let me know down below in the comments. Lastly, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe for more if you haven't already. As usual, if you stuck around until the end of the video, go ahead and leave a leaf emoji in the comments below. It truly makes my day to know someone has enjoyed the video enough to watch all of it. Plus, emojis are cute, and this also helps a lot with the algorithm and for my video to reach more people. The next video is going to be a tutorial on how to paint soap bubbles with watercolor, so if that interests you, feel free to click the notification button and you will be notified when that video goes live. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video!